How you doing? My name is Iggy, and I'm here doing my Follow My Dream videos. This is video number 2, and as with video number 1, I started with the whole abstract idea. You know, in pursuing your dreams, you always, you really don't know where to start a lot of the time, so you really have to just grab something and begin from there, and it'll start to evolve, right? So this evolution of a dream could have started, 5 years ago. Could have started yesterday. It could have started. There's people that are at different paths and different times in dreams, right? There's some of us that have been working hard day and night for years. There's some that are just beginning, and there's some that are already at that level where they want to be. So it's different times, different experiences. Everybody goes at different paces. But the most important thing about following my dream or following your dream is really being consistent. Be every day doing a little bit of what you love, what you're passionate about, and the things that really motivate you and inspire you to move on to reaching that goal and that dream that you were born to live, right? So in the video number 1, which is the video prior to this one, obviously because it's video number 2, I started with an abstract idea, just inspired by this envelope. I got some more, which are, as you can see right here. It's just an envelope. Doesn't really mean much, and but that's the thing. When you don't have, if you only have, a piece of paper and a pencil, then you gotta work with what you got. That's basically what it is. You gotta work with what you got. If you have apples, make apple juice, right? So that's basically the way it is. So all I have is this right here, this envelope, and that's all I got to work with. And I have this, again, my brush, which I seem to misplace that every time I'm gonna do a video, but it's oh, there it is. This is my trusty brush right here. It's not really that good of a brush. It's like 50 cents. Sometimes it gets really hard. I gotta work with it, but it's what I have. And now I found, I looked around and I found a ruler. I found one of these X-Acto knives. And so in this whole creative process, you have to really be determined to stick to that idea, to really visualize it and imagine that you really are gonna make something happen, right? It doesn't matter if your idea is any good at the beginning. If you have something that inspired you, just look at that idea day in and day out. It will evolve. It will change. It has to. That's the way ideas work. The only thing that you can't really do is just stop. You can't. You got to keep moving. You got to keep moving, because as you work with these forces, these creative forces, new things come into play that come to help you, right? You might not realize it. You might be like, oh man, look, I'm so lucky. You're not really lucky. You're just using that creative power, that creative idea that will come together and make a work of art, this masterpiece that you've been looking for, and then you can share it to the world. So I'm still here. I'm still working with the same envelope and painting it and here. But I took it a step further, and I just started cutting them up. Just cutting little squares, painted up squares, and so now that's the great thing about art, creativity, about dreams, right? They start in the abstract, the mind, abstract. You're like, oh, I got this idea. From there, you start working with it, you start playing with it, and from there, it starts to take shape. So now it's taking shape. It's a bunch of square rectangles. It's taking shape. Now I still don't know where it's headed. See, the thing is this, I still don't know where it's headed, but I know it's headed somewhere. And that's the important thing, that you have this 3-step process, at least for me in the creative process, that is imagination, thought, reality. And that process helps me overcome obstacles and things that get in the way when you don't have money, or you don't have time, or you don't have, all you have is a bunch of little papers, a ruler, an X-Acto knife, and a couple of colors, spray paints, whatever I got over here. Look, this is my studio. This is my studio right now. I don't have a studio. I'm in a little room somewhere in Miami dreaming up my dream, right? So I suggest you do the same thing. Just follow your heart, follow your dreams. Be positive. I know sometimes it's hard to be positive when you're surrounded by nothing. Your reality doesn't match what you want. But forget about reality. Imagination. Start imagining yourself getting that idea working and moving in that direction. You don't have to be there, just move in that direction. So for today's tip, in the urban sermon, follow your dreams, to igify your life, I just say, move in the direction of your dreams. Move in the direction of where you want to be, regardless of where you are right now. Just move in that direction. And you, in your life, will start taking shape as my art has taken shape. We don't know where it's headed, but we're headed towards the dreams. I'll see you again tomorrow with video number 3. Follow your dreams. It's the Iggy.